Improving human memory has long been a major concern in the scientific community. Recently, research on improving memory through electrical stimulation has been attracting attention, and the results are quite surprising and interesting. This innovative approach is opening new horizons in neuroscience, psychology, and medicine. The basic principle of memory enhancement research using electrical stimulation is to modulate neural activity by applying small electrical currents to specific areas of the brain. This is done through various methods, including transcranial direct current stimulation (TDCS), transcranial alternating current stimulation (TACS), and deep brain stimulation (DBS). These techniques have the advantage of being non-invasive or minimally invasive, and having fewer side effects than drug treatments. One of the most commonly used methods, transcranial direct current stimulation (TDCS), involves attaching electrodes to the scalp and passing small electrical currents. These currents can increase or decrease neural activity in specific areas of the brain. Researchers have successfully used this technique to improve working memory, long-term memory, and learning ability. In one notable study, TDCS was used to improve long-term memory in older adults to the level of young adults. In this study, participants received electrical stimulation to the prefrontal and parietal regions while learning word pairs. Surprisingly, the older adults who received electrical stimulation showed similar improvements in memory as the younger adults who did not receive the stimulation. This suggests that electrical stimulation may counteract age-related memory decline. Another study used TDCS to improve working memory. Working memory is the ability to temporarily store and process information, and is important for a variety of cognitive functions, including learning, reasoning, and problem solving. In this study, participants received electrical stimulation to the prefrontal region while performing a working memory task. As a result, the group that received electrical stimulation performed significantly better than the control group. The effects of electrical stimulation are not limited to simply improving memory. Researchers have found that the technique can accelerate learning. In one study, TDCS was applied to participants while they were learning a new language. The group that received electrical stimulation learned new words and grammar rules much faster than the control group. This suggests that electrical stimulation may help with language learning. Furthermore, electrical stimulation has shown promise in selectively enhancing certain types of memory. In one interesting study, participants were electrically stimulated at a specific frequency while they were sleeping. This stimulation had the effect of enhancing slow-wave sleep, which in turn promoted the consolidation of declarative memory recall of facts and events. This suggests that electrical stimulation during sleep may help improve memory. Another important application of electrical stimulation is in the treatment of neurodegenerative diseases. There are studies showing that electrical stimulation can alleviate memory impairment and cognitive decline in diseases such as Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. One study observed improvements in memory and attention when TDCS was applied to older adults with mild cognitive impairment. This suggests that electrical stimulation may help alleviate symptoms in the early stages of neurodegenerative diseases. However, there are still many challenges in the study of memory enhancement through electrical stimulation. One of the biggest problems is inter-individual differences. Even when the same stimulation protocol is applied, the effects may vary from person to person. This is because the structure and function of the brain are different for each individual. Therefore, developing personalized stimulation protocols will be an important task for future research. More research is also needed on the long-term effects and safety of electrical stimulation. Most current studies focus on short-term effects, it is not yet fully known what effects electrical stimulation has, when applied repeatedly over a long period of time, and how long the effects last. Ethical issues should also be considered. As memory enhancement technologies advance, debates may arise over whether it is fair to use them to enhance academic or professional competitiveness. In addition, if these technologies can selectively enhance or weaken specific memories, there are philosophical and ethical questions about how this will affect an individual's identity and autonomy. Nevertheless, research on memory enhancement through electrical stimulation is a very promising field. This technology has the potential to help people with learning disabilities, slow cognitive decline due to aging, and improve the quality of life for people with neurodegenerative diseases. This technology is expected to become even more sophisticated in the future. For example, systems that monitor brain activity in real time and provide optimal stimulation can be developed in combination with brain-computer interfaces. Advances in nanotechnology may also allow the development of microelectrodes that can target more precise brain regions. Research is also underway to combine electrical stimulation with other memory enhancement techniques. For example, some studies have shown that electrical stimulation and cognitive training can be more effective when applied together. This is because electrical stimulation can increase the plasticity of the brain and maximize learning effects. Research on memory enhancement through electrical stimulation is also deepening our understanding of brain function. This research can provide new insights into the formation, storage, and retrieval processes of memory. For example, by observing how stimulation of specific brain regions affects which types of memory, we can gain a more detailed understanding of the functions of each brain region and its role in memory processes. However, as this technology advances, we need to rethink what constitutes normal cognitive function. If memory can be significantly enhanced by electrical stimulation, there will be a societal debate about whether this will become the new normal, or whether it should be considered a form of cognitive doping. Also, if this technology becomes widely used, it may raise new issues regarding personal privacy and data security. For example, we will need to prepare for the possibility that personal memory enhancement patterns or brain activity data may be misused. Research on memory enhancement through electrical stimulation makes us reconsider the limits of human ability. As this technology develops, we will need to consider how far we can extend human cognitive ability, and what impact this will have on our society and culture. In conclusion, research on memory enhancement through electrical stimulation is a very interesting and promising field. This technology has the potential to enhance our cognitive abilities, treat brain diseases, and revolutionize the way we learn and teach. However, it also raises many ethical and social questions. We should closely monitor the development of this technology and conduct research and applications in a way that maximizes its benefits and minimizes its risks. Memory enhancement through electrical stimulation is not simply a scientific and technological advancement, but a revolutionary field that can fundamentally change our understanding of human ability and potential. There will be continued interest and discussion about how advances in this field will change our society and our individual lives, and how we will accept and manage that change.